Great Rises YouTube. Great Rises Facebook. I'm a couple of minutes a little behind. Let me straighten out my pants some. How y'all doing? Woo. Okay, can we say sweating? Sweating. Well, see, here's the thing. All the weight that I lose during the summer, I can keep off me for the whole year. Before Corona's hit. That's when everything was blown, as I said, went to hell in the handbasket. Hey, y'all like, comment, share. Like, comment, share now. Let me do another adjustment. I'm moving slow. I had to change my shirts. This is like the third shirt I had on. I took the dogs out. And took the little one for a little walk. Came back. Sweat pouring off me. Like, I'm not taking a shower because I'm going downstairs to walk. So, I'm not going to take a shower. And then I remember I didn't water flowers and I bought them in the recycler. And I came back in and I'm drenched again. But that's what this is all about. Yeah, I want to be in the Antarctic in the summer. But this weight loss from all the sweating, you can't miss this train, you know? So, now, from working out and exercising, and the weight I lose from sweating, the heat, not eating as much, etc., because a little bowl of beans and stuff like that is enough to tide a sister over. So, that's good. So the 10 or 15 pounds I'm going to lose over the summer, I can keep off me. Especially by walking. But I tell you, whew, man, oh man. The elements on old people is amazing. It's amazing. I mean, I guess because we're so close to going back to nature that we feel the effects of nature real closely. Great risings. I think that's what it is. But I'm glad for old Betsy. I was like, did you tell Betsy you love her? Are you happy that you have her? I haven't told her that in a while. I'm telling her that now. Yeah, I used to go to people's houses. They all had, don't get me wrong, they all had treadmills. All of them. I would be jealous sometimes. Maybe they had a nautical thing. You know, some of them had the ski thing. And I'd be like, wow. Because single parent and then old retired woman. Every ounce I got went to paying rent. That's America. Woohoo. So I didn't see that. I mean, I didn't see myself having a treadmill or nautical. Nautical is in the garage. And just didn't see myself having one. I think for the winter, I'm going to put the nautical upstairs in my room. I took out the cruncher. So I just have the bike in my room. I think I put that nautical thing in. Yeah, thanks for coming on this quick walk with me. It is hard walking slow, balancing. That's what I was thinking. Maybe, like, with old people, we're supposed to walk slower, but quick steps helps us with our balance. So we do quick steps to help with the balance, but if we walk slow, we would build our muscles and have balance. Ooh, thanks for the love. Did I say hi to Canada? Thanks for the love. Y'all like, comment, and share. Thank you. And YouTube, y'all subscribe. Hit that bell. Or I didn't even say like Tracy said. Y'all come on the walk now. Come on the walk. Well, I look at them. They go on their live. It's like 5 minutes you be waiting for them to come on. But I don't know, so I give you enough time to get in the room. You know I'm on at 7-ish. I've been coming on at 7:02. I mean, I don't know how that works. Anywho. Yeah, oh. So, it's like one leg, it's almost like you're balancing 1 foot at a time when you walk slow. Like you put, you know, you balance it on one leg for a while and the other leg for a while. And that's what the slow walk does. The fast walk, you just like quick, 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 quick. But as you get older, you don't quick, 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 quick because of, see, we're at 5 minutes already. This walk is going to be over in half a second. You don't do, I didn't mean to clean my glasses on from it. We can't do quick, 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 quick through gravity like when we were younger. Someone said, it was probably on Facebook, about education, you know, and in these rural places where the religious people, like the Midwest with all the FDSLs and all these polygamous groups and cults and different things like that. They don't know science for nothing. They don't know science for nothing. They go by religion. They don't know science for nothing. There's people in Utah and the Midwest and stuff that has never seen an African American person. They can still walk up to you and touch your skin and thinking that it's going to come off. Because all they know is the religious teachings. And in their religious teachings of the Bible, we're supposed to be the children of Ham, that some drunk person raped somebody or molested some girl, and then he was so drunk that he got mad and said that now maybe he raped the African woman, and then he was mad, and then now all Africans are cursed, the dark-skinned people are cursed. In the Midwest, they believe that. So, even now during election time, they're like, no, Ham's children can't vote. You see what I'm saying? They're not saying this is a human being with a heart, lung, mental intelligence. Then, and this is in the 21st century. They're not saying this. They're saying that anything dark with brown skin is from Ham or, yeah, oh no. Yeah, how did that story go? Noah, who got caught in the tsunami like we've seen, and that happens all the time. And according to the novel, and then he has 2 sons, and then somebody raped somebody, and then somebody raped some kids, and then some little incestuous relationships, and then the cursed people of Ham. And they believe that. That's not heart, not lungs, not circulatory system. They don't know that because they're not taught science. the women still feel that their whole existence came from taking a rib out of a man. Putting it in the dirt, and then the dirt becomes a woman. Now, why we still ain't taking ribs out of men and making women, I don't know. They said we make babies through sperm, but that's what science says. That's what science says. Science says we have an egg, and the sperm get together, and you get it from having intercourse, or with the sperm and the egg meet up. But in a lot of southern and definitely in the Midwest and stuff like that, they don't know that. They don't know from that. They don't know from that. Yeah, even though they lay down and screw and make, even though that, like a 90-year-old uncle can marry a 8-year-old girl and make all the babies, one man can have 100 babies and 20-something wives. That's all they know. They don't know from nothing. So when they see us, they still think that, yeah, that the dark skin rubs off. Yes, in 2021, yes. That's how those people are, those Europeans. They put they threw them in the Midwest and said, you'll only learn the Bible, and we will control you by that. So anytime you want to get them riled up, all you have to do, a lot of cops in the Midwest and stuff like that, and they really into that religious stuff. To them, they just hit killing hams, people, and the ham and the raping and the incest and the whole 9 yards. And that's what they say. So that's why they don't want us to have the vote. They're helping God. I never understood that concept of helping God. Never understood that. I never understood why I had to help someone who was all powerful. You say, oh yeah, I helped God do it. Get out of here. God told me to do it. Why wouldn't he just do it himself? I don't tell people what to do. I do it myself. Why wouldn't God do the same thing? Why would he do something like totally different? Well, I want something done. I'm all powerful, and I don't want to do it. So I'm going to give it to this little human who has no power, ain't powerful, and I'm going to give it to him, and he's going to do it. And I kept saying, and then they called the African ignorant, untamed, on this, on that, as we watched to climb the side of the U.S. Capitol, where we're the animals. Ciao. Go figure. Go figure. I think the next treadmill I get, I want like a screen up here. I know they have them now. I want to look up to see what it is. I don't want to constantly look down and look at my time and different things like that. So that's why, and then I thought, I said, babe, in the Midwest, it's basically land and farms. But they control the majority of the people in the Congress and Senate. Hey, Great Risings. Thanks. Hey, is that Isa? Oh, you know what I got to do now. I got to talk about y'all writing y'all books. Our illustrator is on the walk with us. Give her a talk too. Yes, I don't understand this. Finally, though, I gotta tell you, I'm so happy. Finally, they stopped taking that word right, Tulsa right, of this right. It's not. They're finally saying whites attacked. Whites attacked. Finally, they're saying this. I'm looking at all these things where towns are gone, African Americans are killed, buried, land taken away, houses, everything. And in the racist history books, they said riot. But back in the day when I did my research, I said, that's not a riot. That's not a riot. That's a massacre. They attacked. And then we're at our 15-minute mark. Hey y'all, speaking of having our illustrator in the room, I have a children's book inside me, and you have a children's book inside of you. The children's book that's inside of me is called I Like to Say Yes. Because that's a lesson that I think children need to know and say. The word yes. Yes to yourself. Sometimes you can't make yourself do stuff until you say yes to yourself. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I can. So keep the word yes I say keep because I don't want to insult parents by saying you don't put the word yes in your kids' vocabulary. But I can tell you, a lot of you don't. Okay? You just don't. So I'm saying put the word yes in your child's prayer. Yes, mommy. Yes, daddy. When you're called. Not that what? What? Jimmy, what? Like he paying rent. Okay, so y'all can order I Like to Say Yes from Archway Publishing, Barnes & Nobles, and Amazon. Y'all keep drinking water. Hey, Ezo. Hey, Joan. Thanks for coming on the walk, everyone. Everyone. Yes. Thanks for coming on the walk. Keep sipping water, y'all. All day long. See, I realize I can't remember seeing my grandmother sit down with a glass of water. Nope. I remember seeing her in the morning with her cup of tea. I remember seeing her get her glass of lemonade. I remember seeing her getting her glass of tea. But I only saw her drink water if she was at the sink. She'd fill it up and she'd throw it back. And maybe that was once or twice. Well, I wasn't around her all the time. And as I got older with old people and just watching them, and they don't drink water. And I understand it's the P factor. But it's just the age where you're going to pee, whether you drink water or not. Because you get water from so many, your body absorbs water from the air. It's full of water that the body absorbs. So you're going to absorb. So you're going to have water in your body and it's going to be released. So drink water. And pee. Or wear your protective things that's more advanced today than ever before. But drink water. It keeps you going. And especially on hot days. So yeah. And I was thinking about that because I think my friend Ed posted something. And when I was down south, I went to school, but they put very little into science. They put very little into reasoning, like we didn't have a chess club. Anything that made independent thought possible. They didn't have. But the sciences, the math, a little bit, but not big. Not big at all. They were big on the histories, you know, how the Confederate ran everything. They were big on that. They weren't big on health. They weren't big on like sex education. Plus that went against the Bible, because Adam's ribs make babies, though you have to lay with a man and have sex. That's why they were so shocked when they got pregnant. Listen, those girls who getting pregnant in my class, they didn't know what was going on. They were shocked. I was like, that's how you get babies from screwing. They had no idea. The rib made women. So the rib makes babies. No, the rib doesn't make babies. Screwing makes babies. Eggs and sperm. Women have the eggs, men have the sperm. But they didn't want to teach that in the South, because that would give you an independent thought. I couldn't wait to get out of there. So that's how it is in the Midwest. They just want to reiterate for you that woman is under man's control, and that God gets man to help do everything, though He is all powerful. All this, He is everything, but He always needs man's help. I don't understand that. I was like, boy, y'all couldn't find a God that helps y'all? So, anyway, that's why. And that's why down south, the grades down south are as they are, because it's no emphasis. If you start independently thinking, then you can't be manipulated. You can't be told that when you get to a place that you have no idea where it is, none. When you die, you don't know where you're going, but you want to make sure while you're on earth that you sleep with your 90-year-old uncle at 13 so you can get into heaven when you die on the other side. That's all they want to do. Yes, I find religion to be quite incestuous, pedophilous, chauvinistic, the whole bow to the man thing, the whole way too much. Instead of science, I'm matter. This is matter. And inside is energy. This talking right now is this energy. This energy that I pull the energy in through many sources. And then when my energy separates from this matter, it is the end of my life. The matter falls back to the earth, just drops to the earth, just drops right down. And the energy stays just like this. Just in the air like this. And then that's it. I couldn't understand. I remember I used to sit there and say, hey, you mean white people going to treat us better in heaven than they do here? So why they ain't treating us good here? Why we gotta wait to get to heaven to be treated good by white people? And every day I go to church and every Sunday for years and years, and then just out of habit I kept going, but in my head I kept saying, how is this possible? Well, in heaven you're going to have mansions. But they stopped me because the color of my skin from doing anything here on earth. Where I am now, where my matter and energy are together here now. They stop me from getting mentions, anything, because my matter is a brown skin. But you tell me when I get to white heaven, I'm going to be able to buy houses? But you know, because your family is there and your loved one is there, and the minute you say, I had to wait till I got old enough to say, listen, go on about your way. I ain't doing this no more. Nope. I ain't gonna do it. I want to love myself here while I'm here. I want, you see how the hand closes and then it opens? Look at that. And it closes. And it opens. And they call this the left hand. And then look at the right hand. Look at this right hand. It closes. And it opens. And it closes. And it opens. Now, will it do that in white heaven? I don't know. I'm not there. I know I'm here right now. And look at this. I'm doing that right now. Here. Now, will I be able to do the same in white man heaven? Oh, no. I do know. I'm doing it here. My matter is doing this here. Right now. My matter is doing all this. Right now. Will I be able to do this in white man heaven? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know. They say the streets of milk and honey. Do I want to walk down the street filled with milk and honey? Why would the streets have milk and honey? Why would the streets be laden with milk and honey and gold? Here now, I can go shopping with gold. Why ain't it here now? Well, my matter is here. Well, my matter and energy are together. Why isn't it here now? Or as I say, it is here now. You gotta fight through all those peoples and all that BS to get to it. Four minutes, and the walk is almost over. So I'm here now. I was raised, and they always said, oh, be in the present, be in the present. But when you come under the guise of religion, you do not live in the present tense. You do not live in the now. You live in the heaven when you die. I can't believe all my life I've been hearing dead talk, no live talk. Well, when I die, at least I'll find happiness. Well, when I die, I'll take that vacation. Well, when I die, I'll be a millionaire. I remember as a child looking saying, you mean to tell me in this whole life that we live in, I ain't getting nothing until I ain't here no more? But then I won't know because I'm not here anymore. And I would sit down and look at them and say, wow, maybe I am stupid. Ha ha ha, because I just couldn't get it. So let's grab our weights. We don't summer. I think I'm going to start looking now. So in the summertime we can find us a place up in Maine somewhere. Wish I could go to the Antarctic. Alright. Let's see what time. I think we got enough time when we slow it down a little bit. Let's do about 15 now, because I'm used to the feel of the 5-pound weight. Tuck in your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15. One for good luck. You know, some people will wait until they die to tell their kids that they love them. I don't know how they do it, but in their mind, they're going to meet up in heaven, and then they'll be able to tell the kids that they love them. How is that possible? I know I'm here now. The kids are here now. Kiss them and hug them now and tell them that you love them now. You don't know what's going to happen when you die. Ain't nobody ever come back and tell us. Okay. Tuck in your elbow. Let's do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Here we go. So, that's education. Sheep can be led anyway. So, as much as the USA talks education, it don't want it. It doesn't want it because the old-timey way meant that the Caucasians was on the top oppressing the other races, and they want that to stay. They want enslavement days back. They want the days back when they was crushing people. Child, I'm just living till I'm not. Hey y'all, this quick walk is over. This little walk is over. And we did good. And we did good. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yeah, just for me. I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yeah, just for me. I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking, happy to be walking, happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Hey y'all, that little half-hour walk is over. Ciao. Thanks for coming in, YouTube. Y'all hit the subscribe button and y'all share this video. There's elderly people out there that can use the encouragement. I think I'm encouraging. So share the video with them. Send it to your granny, your auntie, and all that stuff. And say just do a little walking or just sit back and laugh. Pick up a weight. Alright, it's a half-hour walk. I ain't staying. Okay, YouTube.